What's good, y'all? This is Dez back with another video, you know what I'm saying? Shit, about the title of this video, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to basically the first black, you know what I'm saying, Army regiment, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm talking about the 54th Massachusetts regiment, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm just, paying homage to them, you know what I'm saying? Because, basically, like I said, yeah, they were the first black, basically, well, it's called a regiment now. It's like I said, it could be called, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But back then, it was called regiments, you know what I'm saying? Basically, yeah, back then when they formed the 54th Massachusetts, you know what I'm saying, they was basically all either slaves or former slaves, you know what I'm saying? But majority of them were slaves, you know what I'm saying? So they got a chance, you know what I'm saying? Fight, you know what I'm saying? Fighting the war, you know what I'm saying? I think it was the Civil War back then, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Basically, they, you know what I'm saying? They definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, unfortunately, like I said, that last battle, I think it was in Fort Wagner, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, yeah, they didn't really take that one, but, you know what I'm saying? It been like other small battles they would take, you know what I'm saying, partake in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they would be killing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, unfortunately, like I say, Fort Wagner, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't take that one, you know what I'm saying? But I always say, though, like, had they had, like, way more men, I feel like, yeah, they possibly could have took Fort Wagner, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they say, it definitely, you know what I'm saying? They definitely got heavily, you know what I'm saying, dismantled, you know, so I'm like, damn. You know, on top of that, you know, the leader of the regiment, Robert Gould Shaw, you know what I'm saying, he led the regiment, you know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, he was killed in battle. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they still kept going, you know what I'm saying? Just like when they just got heavily like this, you know what I'm saying, just dismembered, I was like, damn. Yeah, so they, like I said, they ain't had no choice. They had to pull back, you know what I'm saying? But basically, you know what I'm saying, it's the courage, you know what I'm saying, then also it was like how far they got though, you know what I'm saying, before they had to turn back. So it was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying, hey, the black people doing this? Oh man, so I think that next year, when they was, you know what I'm saying, trying to get troops, you know what I'm saying, I think it was 180,000 that, you know what I'm saying, volunteers. So I'm like, oh hell yeah. Now I feel like, yeah, if they had that the first time, oh yeah, they would have took Fort Wagner, like, without a doubt, you feel me? But I guess I'm gonna just be, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to him, man, you know what I'm saying, watching a little clip on, you know what I'm saying, the whole Fort Wagner, you know what I'm saying, and the 54th Massachusetts regiment period, you know what I'm saying. So like I say, if you're interested, definitely keep watching. So without further ado, we gonna get into it. Oh, I thought it was Universal. I was about to say, what?
This is Charleston, South Carolina, one of the most important maritime cities in the South. Charleston was where the Civil War began when the Southern troops fired on Fort Sumter in the harbor. When Fort Sumter fell and the war began, it was one of the first cities to be blockaded by the Northern fleet. As one of the largest Southern ports, it became a center of blockade running and a center of Confederate attempts to break the blockade. Although other ports such as Wilmington, North Carolina, were used more for blockade running, Charleston was important because of its great symbolic value. It had been adamant for secession, and it was where the war began. If Charleston was captured, it would be a very important moral victory for the North, even apart from its military significance. The defense of Charleston was the responsibility of General P.G.T. Beauregard. Beauregard was extremely popular in Charleston, since he had commanded the forces during the original attack on Fort Sumter and during the Battle of First Manassas. Although he had proved to the government in Richmond that he didn't quite live up to his reputation, he hadn't lost any of his popularity in Charleston. On July 10, 1863, a Northern brigade, supported by artillery fire, attacked the Confederate positions on Morris Island. The Southerners did not have enough troops in Charleston, and the Federals were able to advance close to Fort Wagner, the main fortification on the island, which is now underwater. The next day, they attacked Wagner at dawn. Although they initially achieved some success, they were repulsed by the defenders. A week later, on July 18th, another attack was planned. The fort was bombarded for 8 hours, and then the 54th Massachusetts Regiment was to lead the Union attack, being supported by 2 brigades. The 54th Mass was a black infantry regiment. Many such regiments were raised, but the government did not want to use them in battle. But they did here in Charleston. The Federals began the assault at 7:45 p.m. When the
Oh, it's
54th
nighttime,
Mass
okay.
came within 150 yards of the fort, the Confederate regiments opened on them with rifle and artillery fire. After taking many casualties, the Northerners reached the parapets, but were driven back after hand-to-hand
I know,
combat.
man.
Other troops did secure a position along the line that a regiment had failed to secure. But Confederate reinforcements came up, and after several bloody counterattacks, they finally were able to recapture their works. The Union assault was unsuccessful, and they had lost around 1,500 men. The Confederates suffered less than 200.
They have it on now, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I just hate the fact that, like I say, you know what I'm saying, they weren't able to take Fort Wagner, you know what I'm saying? But I personally feel like had they had like way more men, oh yeah, they definitely would have, you know what I'm saying? They definitely would have took it for sure, you know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, he didn't say it in this video, but like eventually, you know what I'm saying, hey, the next one, you know what I'm saying, they had like 180,000 black, you know what I'm saying, volunteers, so you know what I'm saying, but definitely paying homage to them, you know what I'm saying. So like, so yeah, they, you know what I'm saying, back in that time, like I said, that was the Civil War, then slavery was still going on, you know what I'm saying. So like I said, either they were slaves or they were slaves that like ran away, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, they at the end of the day, like I said, hey, they all came together, you know what I'm saying. Hey, they definitely put up a hell of a fight, you know what I'm saying. That's for damn sure, you know what I'm saying. Although like I said, they ain't take Fort Wagner, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, hey, they did make history, you know what I'm saying. So I'm definitely paying homage to them, you know what I'm saying. Most definitely. Then of course, you know what I'm saying, they made a movie about it called, you know what I'm saying, Glory. You know what I'm saying, with my all-time favorite actor, Denzel, in it, you know what I'm saying. So those are my whole thoughts and opinions on that, you know what I'm saying. So like I say, like, comment, subscribe, also share my videos, whatever you want to do, whatever you can do. I'm down with it regardless, you feel me. So till my next video, y'all already know what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute.